It's Sunday and we're in Enosburg here. We did chop a little bit of this field into the big corn bunk because it was drier than a different field, so we're just kind of switching which field goes to what. But they literally, ooh, my mom's not gonna like that. And she does watch these videos, so we're gonna slow down. This is her car. Anyways, he drove into the corn and plugged instantly, like the throat. So that sucks. The dump wagon's just down here from yesterday, or yeah, yesterday still. So no one's actually driving it right now. Look at this. Not much getting done. I know, but Ferdy's pickup's out of fuel. Well, he's back to rolling. We forgot the wrenches to open it up if it gets plugged, but he forgot them, so. Corn's coming out the chute again. And this section right here is a little dry. And then everything here over is really nice. So we're gonna drive where the corn stalks are down and we're gonna go nice and slow. But definitely nice corn down here again this year. But the trucks are waiting right now. Well, it just got serious because the old 466, she's out of retirement. We had to get it kind of welded a couple things up. Had to bend the tailgate holder back. That thing got bent. She's been on just random jobs. My dad likes using this truck for stuff. So I had to just use the skid steer, bend the piece of steel that holds the tailgate shut back. That's all good. And I had to get the box cleaned out. That way it's clean. And we're ready to roll. Just had that one plug up and been rolling good since. So there's Taylor. We got Taylor driving. Luke is driving the white truck since it's Sunday. Ryan is here. He's driving the old Ford. Tyler is driving the black Western Star today, and then Gerhardt's driving the Freight Shaker, and Alex is driving hers there. Then we got the old Freight 466 out. Yeah, we got a bunch of my friends here today, and Gerhardt's friend.
My finger accidentally hit the thing into high range. See you again, nervous.
This truck feels so little. I'm sitting down at the head. I won't make it very far, but look at him smiling. Can't let this truck not haul a load of corn every year. It's like a priority for this thing.
I will be right back.
They're opening up a wet section, so they wanted to use Alex's truck with the floaters. Still got everything over there to chop. But we got 7 trucks rolling. There's Luke. Philip dumped a couple of piles of solid down here because was the only spot that we had that was dry enough and there was no corn. Should open up that window, let you hear the exhaust on this whole thing. So we're in the little corn bunk, and it's actually not 100% empty from the feed. Right, Marcus? Oh, whoa, 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 don't mess this up. You gotta take the chain off first. First time. So I had to bend this straight. So now you stand on the side so you don't take that to the head, Marcus. You put your hand like this and you hit it. Hit that bottom. Hit it again. There. Your daddy didn't put a lot of weight against it, just because that way it didn't pop open, but other than that. Yeah, I know a couple people that have took that bar right to the face because they didn't listen when we told them how to open it. There you go, Marcus. I need the pin back. That's my hammer. How do you like pushing? Okay. So yeah, we still got some corn in here. We were just feeding out of it today. We're not gonna take it all out because we have the cook pile, and then we moved a lot of feed from this already in front of that cook pile. So it's the same corn once we get to chop our feeding out of it, and then we're gonna chop today, just fill on this side, and then tomorrow we'll move some feed over. We won't all be going over, but a section of it. It's like 30 feet back, this little corner. We'll take a handful of loads over, Christoph was saying, and then we'll just fill on top of it and around it. It'll be fine. But Simon is in the little 84 right there. It's actually his last day, right? You sad? He's leaving tomorrow, so this will be the last time you see him in a video. And then we have to you gotta take a skid steer, Marcus. You didn't finish cleaning that curb. You wanna do that after?
Which one?
The one over there. For the cement wall.
Yep.
And then we'll throw some plastic on it. So we'll dump this old hog right here. So you got Henry. He's sitting with Simon. So Marcus is gonna clean that curb off. They did the whole rest of the bunk, but forgot that section. We gotta back up for this, but I might as well get a little clip. I've already dumped. I might as well get a little clip of Simon pushing. So I showed him the technique on how to push with a bucket, at least how I've learned how to do it the best without making staircases. So when he was pushing on the big bunk, he was making steps because he was lifting instead of curling the bucket in, and now he's curling it when he hits the ramp, and it makes a nice slope like the blade does. So he's doing a lot better since the first time. So I just got lunch from my sister, and Maddie is holding her kid, Clayton. I call him Mr. T because he's got a mohawk straight from birth. I don't even know how old he is. How old is he?
He just turned 5 months.
Okay. He's 5 months.
He's a 99th percentile for height. He's massive. He's in 12-month clothing. You're perfect.
He's a big boy, I guess.
Finally sleeping through the night.
So yeah, I stopped for some lunch, and we're gonna keep going. What'd you say, Tyler?
I said, I've never grown on it.
That's a nice dry year for this. She's dusty. Definitely hasn't been like this for a while. trying to keep the same kind of highway going in this field like every year.
It's probably because we didn't cultivate them, that's why. It's a big difference.
I forgot about that. We didn't cultivate this year, so there's no humps. We got a medium-sized shifter. Now, it's not a high-riser one that's up here, but it's also not low like that used to be. It used to be about 8 inches shorter, the shifting handle. But when we took the transmission out of the blue International that we used to have, that truck was replaced by the Freightliner. That transmission we took out and we slapped it in this old girl. That truck ended up going to the scrap yard a couple years ago once steel prices were good. We took everything that was good out of it and then junked it. It had a really nice transmission that's in here now. Because it used to have, this truck used to have, yeah, right here. This old school 13 speed with the shifter and lever thing on the side. And it's not that it was just weird to shift because of it being like that, but it just popped out of gears. It was just rough, old, wore out. And then we put the 8-speed in it from that International. It's not a horseshoe pattern. It's just it's the normal style. But I gotta say, it's just a very nice truck to drive. Doesn't have a lot of power, you can hear that. We're chugging right along. Some gears going better than others. Depends if it's got enough momentum so it's not like stopping rolling so fast you can get in gear easier. It ain't no 500 horsepower kitty or a 500 horsepower Cummins like the other trucks, but I guess the Freightliner or Ford are only 400 something, but this is like 300. No, it ain't stock, I know that. It's got a little bit of a motivation put behind her from how it used to be. But it's got the right size box for it. I think last time I talked about it, I said the wrong length. It's an 18-foot box on here. Milk truck driver. I don't think they just came from us. They came from the neighbor farm. But it's got the right size box for the horsepower it has. Handles well. Does not bounce at all. For how old this truck is, it's honestly just a nice truck to drive for its age. Now you don't want to drive it all day, all year because the other ones are a lot better, but you need a truck to go, you don't gotta be upset that you gotta drive the thing because it just goes smooth. A little less power, but that's okay. I think I just got that on. He completely missed the truck. I hopped in with Christoph. We're opening up the section where I flew the drone last year. It's dropping into Tyler. And you're missing the box. At least it's on camera. He's adding extra space by putting it behind the cab.
I hate the cab on him anyway, and he almost shit himself because they fucking shot straight down on the cab.
But that's the one downfall with this big box, is that front is closed up. So opening up sucks.
Yeah. Maybe we had a bigger chop and it should have worked better, but yeah, this one.
It's on the back corner, right, Christoph?
No, you see where the 466 is? Straight in there. Tyler, you want to back up?
He's got that slot. The drum's still spinning, but the stuff ain't coming. There's some weeds on the border here.
There we go. And I think she's probably back up.
Well, we're stopping because Tyler is loaded. Luke's sneaking in. That is the nice thing with the 8-row head. It's tight.
Yeah, but they get by.
But you can get 2 trucks next to each other. You don't always have to make a loop. I mean, depending on where you are in a field, you do it.
Yes.
But if you don't have to, you're faster just to keep rolling.
How's the bug doing?
Coming out. We'll have to deal with the feed that's still there tomorrow morning. But we had so many people here today, we didn't want to waste 3-4 hours moving feed if we could have that many people here on the weekend. So we'll do it tomorrow. I don't got a full load because I was in the back. Back in the day, we used to put 3-foot sideboards on this box, and we chained the inside together so it couldn't spread.
That's true, we did put chains in.
Oh yeah, that thing used to be freighted. So he opened up the front here, and he's gonna now go to the back and the middle, open that up, and the back, and then we'll slice it down the center, and I'll put the drone up. But it's the easiest way is if we open the front here and open the middle and the back, so that way when we're opening and chopping, the trucks can leave right away. It takes a couple minutes, but otherwise you got to do loops in the center here to get trucks
I
out.
should have done another loopy down there so trucks could have turned.
Yep.
That'll be fine.
But it's just how in this field too, we cut it through the middle and then you just chop it from the center to the outside. And that way truck traffic stays in one spot really when they're loaded. There's Luke.